Hello and welcome to Soul Babes Craft and Creations. I am Louise and today is Saturday, March the 29th, which means it's Resin Art Saturday. But first, quote of the day. And today's quote is, "Every little bit counts." Yeah, is all I can say to that. Is yeah. Right. As I say, today is Resin Art Saturday, and today I am going to be making some magnets, which will eventually be for my grandson when I've finished them, which will probably be after he goes back home this time, because when you're watching this, he will actually be here. When I'm recording this, it's about 7 hours away of him being here. So, yeah, I haven't got enough time to get them all made, plus do everything else I've got to do. So, with that all being said, I will now change the camera angle and show you what I make. See you on the other side. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Today I am going to be making magnets for my little grandson. My daughter has asked me to make him some letters because he is now learning his letters and would like to be able to use them as magnets. So I managed to find this mold, or these molds. These are actually used for making chocolate or icing lettering to go on cakes. But as I will not be using these for any kind of food, they will only be used for resin. It's fine because they are a silicone mold, but as I will not be using them for food, it's going to be okay. So I have a letter set and I have some numbers and symbols set with one which says happy birthday, but I will be doing lots of different colours eventually, but for this week only I am going to be doing the blue, using the blue mica powder, and then in the back of them will be these little tiny magnets. There is 100 magnets in each of these packs. This one is 5mm width and this one is a 2mm width. I'm not sure which size I'll be using, and they will be going in after the main epoxy has cured, and we'll be using UV resin to put those in afterwards. So with that all being the case, I'll now go and get suited and booted and get on with making the magnets. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello everyone and welcome back. Now this I'm going to do this demold. Well, I'm not going to demold all of these. I'm just going to do show you what I'm going to plan on doing, and then I will demold off camera and possibly show you them all made up in a future video. But I will also show the Mother's Day one complete and the St. Patrick's Day one completed, because they are going to be gifted to my mother with the diamond art dragons in them. So I will show that all complete as well. So the plan with these are all done now. They're all fully cured up. So the plan is to turn these into magnets that can be used on a magnet board or on the fridge. Now, some of them I will be using the 5mm magnets, and some of them I will be using the 2mm magnets. Now the 2mm ones are going to be in these ones that are a lot thinner. So let's start with just doing that, and then I shall be using this UV resin to put the magnets on the backs of these before demolding, and then I will be using my new UV lamp. It's meant to be for doing nails, but there we go. So my new UV lamp I will be using, but I will try and keep it as much as possible off the camera so that it's not blinding everybody. So let's start. I do a couple of these letters just to show the really thin ones. So I'm going to start with a couple of these eyes, and then I'll do a couple of the ends as well, so that just to show you what I'm doing. So the eye is going to be with the 2mm, and the ends I will do with the 5mm. Right, so for this I'm going to be using the UV resin. I'm just going to put a very small amount in there because I am going to use my little brush tipped silicone to put a little bit of the UV resin on there to attach the magnets. Now, obviously you can't use metal with magnets, so I've got my plastic set of tweezers because these are extremely tiny and I am not going to be able to easily hold them in place while I use the UV lamp. Literally want to only have one magnet, and they don't want to come away easily. Wants to try and give me a dozen magnets at once. That's one in place. Let's hope it stays flat. And then I do the other one. It's not going to stay flat, are you? Trying to creep to you. Ooh, this is what I was afraid of. Magnets would be too strong, so let's do this slightly differently then. First time with me trying this, so I'm having to wing it, see what I can do to do this. I think next time I will certainly get slightly bigger magnets so that I don't have this problem again. Right, let's just put one and hope that the UV resin does its job. I'll just do that for just 10 seconds, just so that it holds it in place, and hopefully I can get the other one to stay in place when I put it in. Excuse me. Tried to the lamp just tried to fall off the side table just then. Thankfully I've got quick to be able to stop it from falling off. But I don't exactly have a lot of room. No, you're not going. Right, what I will do is again do the 10 seconds while holding it with the tweezer in place to stop it trying to go to its other one. Try again. Okay, right. That should now hold it in place. So what I will now do, whoops, forgot to move the, it's made a nice little gem. Forgot to move that. Oh well, let's just leave it on the side of there and it can fully cure again. Try again. Right, can repurpose it for something else. Just got to try and remember to move it out of the way next time. I don't really want to be losing too much of this. It isn't exactly very inexpensive. I mean, yes, I could go to the local pound store here in the UK, equivalent to your dollar ones over in the US, and get packs of magnets or things like that from those kind of stores. But it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be something that Nanny's made for him. Right, so here we go. Let's do 30 seconds. Trying to get as much done as possible because I have probably about 12 hours, and then the little one will be here wanting to get into everything. So I need to probably need a little bit longer. That's okay. Do it just a little touch longer. 30 seconds. Yes, he will be here running around in about 12 hours time. So because I am currently recording this at 2:30 on Friday morning. So I'm trying to get this done before he gets here. I've also got a second one to complete as well. In time. Can't tell whether that is. I think that's. So I'm trying to look using my little light behind me to see whether or not that's set. I can always put it on for a bit longer, but anyway. So that's what I will be doing with all the smaller ones. Is I will be using the 2mm magnets. Let's do this bigger one with the 5mm magnets. Let's try and just get 2 out. Now these are again quite strong, powerful magnets. And they definitely want to try and pull to each other. So I'm going to move them either side of the thing. So let's do this M. Right. Again, a little bit of a little bit there. Move that out of range of the UV light. Would help to put the magnet on it, wouldn't it? I'll do the other one. I am trying to put the magnets so that they are actually flush to the flat, so that they don't make the letters stick out. in here. Yeah, you're going to have to be held, aren't you? You're a lot stronger. Oops. Tweezers are stuck. Okay, let's you're wanting to try and pull over to the other one. Right, let's fill that up with UV and finish the curing. And I'll quickly go on to the other demold. Well, they already are demolded, but need to be. I haven't yet shown them demolded. So mine is keeps going off on different tangents at the moment. Not being able to think straight. Right. Okay, let's do that. Okay. I need to do another thing with the let's show you the basic idea anyway. So let's demold that, and there we go. I need a little bit of working on. Right, there we go. We've got a magnet. Have I got something that I can use it on? Don't know where I've put the board that I bought to go with this. Put it somewhere. I can't see anything metal that I can show on screen. But never mind. So that's the basic idea. So we've got the N. Again, it's gonna need a little bit of working on to get it done. And there's the I. Again, the magnets. Once I redo a bit more resin a bit more UV, they'll be flush to the back so that they don't make the things stick out. So that's the general idea of what I'm planning on doing, and I will get back to doing that once he goes home. So let's move those out of the way so that I can show you the other bits. Really find that's straight, me not thinking straight. But anyway, this is the Mother's Day one. It ended up a little bit darker than I had originally planned on the, because I was trying to do sort of like a marbling effect using different colours of mica powders, and they ended up working out a little bit too dark for what I planned, but not too bad. It's, my mum will be happy with it anyway. So that's that side, and then that's the other side, and I attached the dragon using UV resin, and the butterflies on this side were again attached using UV resin. I also, rather than using a resin layer, I tried using a bit of acetate. It sort of worked, but not quite to the exact plan that I expected. And basically you can see that I've literally attached the two together using UV resin to create a seal around three sides, and then there's a gap in the top for putting your photos in, which I will not be putting a photo in. I will in fact be putting one of the diamond up dragons that I have completed. These have had a layer of sealant put over them so that this is not sticky anymore, and basically I put it, can't see what I'm doing, put it in the gap, and there we go. So there is one done, and then the other one was the St. Patrick's Day one, which my mother will like as well, because we are from an Irish family, so she'll enjoy having this one as well. I filled in, because that had a little hole in it, so I've filled that in with a bit of UV resin. Same with a couple of these down here, they had little holes. So that was the front, and then that is the back. And I did the same as I've done with the Mother's Day one, used UV resin around the three sides, so the two sides and the bottom is UV resin, and then there's the gap between them in the top there for putting your photo in, and in this case it's going to be the other dragon that I have completed. Again, let's try if I can do this on camera so you can see what I'm doing. So again, it just slides in. Ooh, might need to put a little bit of something in the bottom of that, just stop it from sliding all the way down. But there we go. I have to just put something on the back at the bottom just to make it that little bit longer so that it doesn't fall all the way down. So there we go. So that's this is what I will be taking to my wrapping and taking to my mum for Mother's Day. There's the 2 dragon photo framed, and the magnets will be done for the grandson. So with that all being said and done for today, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I will see you all soon.